and I say from the standpoint of film prep, so PowerPoint prep, but a guy's not just sitting in the meeting rooms, also getting guys up, walking guys through things. So our coaches do a really good job of teaching guys, and I think that's always the beauty of coaching, trying to figure out how different guys learn and how you can connect and make that guy get it, make the information stick so a guy can go out and play fast. We don't want guys lining up thinking about what they have to do. We want our guys playing fast, and that's what teaching is all about.
DeMeco, you mentioned one-on-one attention. Woody's out there by himself with the running back. He's running back one, that's it. What do you hope he gains from that experience as he really works with Coach Barrett on all these things that you're talking about?
I asked Coach Barrett, did he need me to step in, all right, to be a number two in that drill for him, but Coach Barrett's done this for a long time, and he has such a great way about him of connecting with players, and I know him and Woody already have that great connection already. You can see it. They work really, really well together. I'm excited to see Woody just get in with the other guys.
What have you learned from some? What stood out to you guys in the process to bring Tafuna in? I know he's at the Senior Bowl. You were at the Senior Bowl. What kind of stood out to get him an opportunity?
Yeah, the thing I saw with Tafuna is really big, strong guy he's very versatile. I like him in the run game and in the pass game. I think he does both. Young guy who can come in and add some depth to our interior defensive line. And that's what we've been looking to do, is continue to upgrade that position, find younger guys who can help us out there. And I think Tafuna is a guy who, seeing his college tape, he can help us.
You got a chance to, when you drafted these guys, you got a chance to meet those guys, talk to those guys, learn a little bit about them. What have you learned from some of these undrafted guys that are out here trying to make an impression as well?
Our undrafted guys, man, they are dialed in. All these guys are dialed in. And one thing that's funny, like if we go to a team meeting, see all of the guys are sitting down in front. They have their notebooks out. They're taking notes, eyes wide, like they're very attentive. And I just remind all those guys, like, keep that same mindset. Like, no matter how the process goes, how long you're in the NFL, right, when you're that attentive and you're locked in on absorbing the information and getting better, right, I mean, that's how you get better in this league. And that's what being a real pro is all about. It's about that progress from year to year. But if you attack the meetings the same way as you attack the field, you put yourself in the best position to succeed. So that's what I've seen from our undrafted free agents, and also, the guys we drafted as well. Yeah, Ursery is, he moves well for his size, big man, strong guy, and he did a great job today in his drills.
Is he a guy you expect to compete for a starting job? I know you say envision him as a captain.
When everybody here lines up, all 90 guys, I hope every guy is competing for a starting job. That's the only way I see it. If you're a true competitor, like, that's the only way I see it. Like, what else would you be competing for? Why else would you be lining up if you're not competing for a starting job?
Fan favorite, Ladarius Henderson was out there. What did you, this is the second year after you missed first year, what did you want to see from him, and what did you like?
Yeah, very encouraged with Ladarius and just how he's went the process just throughout the offseason, throughout the entire season, just seeing Ladarius show up every day, smile on his face, having that joy. Like, he gives me energy, right? Just seeing him in the building, how excited he is to just work, get better, weight room, on the field. We wanted to get him out here in the rookie minicamp because he didn't have this time last year, right? Just get on the field. So trying to get him just the extra time to get out, get some coaching sessions with Coach Popovich, and he's doing a great job so far. And I'm just excited to see, how this journey continues to go for him, because it's definitely headed in the right direction, and he's done everything the right way, everything you could possibly do to put yourself in position to have a successful year. He's done that.
Obviously, it wasn't too much, but Jaden and Jalen, they were like side by side doing all the drills right next to you. What did you just think about, like, just the overall movement skill? Obviously, it's early, but what do you think about just seeing their movement skills in front of you on the grass?
Seeing Jaden and Jalen together is just, I think it's very comforting for those guys, like being able to work together in college for the past couple years and being able to be drafted to the same team. I think it's a unique situation for them, but I think both guys will benefit a lot from it, just because they have someone to lean on. A lot of times you get drafted and you go to a new city in a situation where you're trying to learn a lot of new things, learn new surroundings, and you trying to learn new people as well. So I think they benefit from having each other right? Having that brother from college to be with you throughout this process is only going to help both of those guys, I think, speed up their transition to the NFL.
DeMeco, is there a story that you can tell the rookies about when you came in that resonates with them? Is it something that you kind of tell them each year or tell the new guys?
I didn't tell them a story about my rookie year, but one thing I remember just from being a rookie, and it's just you just attack the process. Just like, why were you drafted? And I always have to remember, like, when you're drafted, why were you drafted? Obviously, someone saw something good in you in college. So continue to be who you've been. Like, don't get to the NFL and try to, just. I always tell the guys, don't try to make yourself just lower than the vets, or I'm looking up to the vets. Come in, and if you were the man in college, be the man here. And do it in the right way, in a humble way. But we drafted these guys for a reason. Like, we're not waiting on guys 3 years down the road. We drafted guys, and my message to them, we drafted them for them to help us out right now. So understand the sense of urgency. Congratulations, you're here as a rookie, but now what? Like, you have to come in, you have to help us, right, win games. That's what it's about.
What is first only Fonacasi having a run stopper like him back to whenever he's healthy? How much does that help bolster the whole D line and also the defensive front?
Again, we continue to add depth to the defensive side of the ball, especially the defensive line position, and we'll see how it all shapes out for us.
Got your first time in the process with Nick Caley. What's it like, that just whole dynamic as y'all start this, and how much are y'all bouncing things off of each other?
Yeah, Nick Caley has done an outstanding job of really connecting with the staff, connecting with the players. He's done a really good job of making it his, making the offense the Houston Texans. Right, it's been a very thorough process, a very detailed approach, which was the same throughout his interview process. The energy is on 100 every single day. So I love the positive energy that he brings, the smile, the joy that he brings to work every day, and that rubs off on the players. So he's done a fantastic job of that. It's been great working with him, and I know he's going to do a really great job of leading, that side of the ball.
Keontae Hamilton wasn't out there. Do you expect him back soon, or is that a situation where he might be out for some time?
Who is
Keontae,
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Coach, so how do you tell them or get them prepared for what's next? They got out here, they went through the drills, they met their position coaches and things like that. What's next for these guys?
Yeah, what's next for these guys is really just to take a deep breath and relax. That's the main thing. I tell guys, relax. And we over these 2 days, we're just getting them acclimated to how we do things, right? And they have to make sure they're taking care of their bodies the right way. And come in on Monday, now there's going to be a lot more guys out there in the lines, and now you're going to be expected to get right in and catch up to speed with the other guys. So it's a matter of them just, again, speeding up that learning process so they can get in line and look like they know what they're doing.
Last one.
I saw you talking to Jalen Smith about the heat. What's it going to take for the guys to get activated?
Yeah, I had to tell Jalen Smith, I thought I heard him say the word hot out here. And as we all know, in Houston, as of right now, you cannot say the word hot. This is winter for us right now. This is outstanding weather. So I just wanted him to understand, like, if you think this is hot, you're in for a long training camp, buddy. So, now, fun moment, though, to see the rookies and getting acclimated to Houston. It's different in Southern California. So you got to get some mental toughness.
Felt great. Definitely great to be out there with the team. Felt like a while since I got drafted, so it was really good to be out there with all the rookies and just go out there and compete. Yeah, it feels great. It's all props to my agent, Chris Cabot. But at the end of the day, just wanted to come out here and compete and show that I belong here as well.
Can you take me through where you were and kind of like what you were thinking when Jalen got
Yeah. Yeah.
Jalen got drafted?
Yeah. So I was at my house, and then I had to do all the Zoom interviews and stuff like that after I got drafted, and then I go out there to look at the TV, and I'm wondering if Jalen's still drafted, and then I see it's like probably like 4 picks until Houston's up, and they said Jalen hadn't got drafted yet, and I was like, man, I feel like Houston is gonna get him, and a couple teams didn't get him, and he came to us, and it's amazing. So yeah, for sure.
What was it like today after being out here with football uniform for the first time?
Yeah.
What were those emotions?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a dream come true. But honestly, it feels just like, the next level. You're going to the next level, come out here to compete, get better, and perform. So it was awesome, for sure.
You were talking about there's a lot of teaching going on here. You guys getting acclimated to
Mhm.
new things here.
Yep.
The terminology and stuff.
Yep.
You played football your whole life.
Yeah.
Just how different is it? How much harder can you do now?
Yeah, I mean, football is football at the end of the day, but every system is different. The way they want you to run the routes could be different at one place than another. Just little verbiage that they use and things like that. So you just got to come in and learn the system as far as a whole, but football is football at the end of the day.
Have you got a chance to talk with CJ or Nico since you've been there?
I haven't talked to Nico. CJ, he texted me after the draft, but just got here like 2 days ago. Had to do a bunch of medical stuff, so I haven't got to talk to him too much yet.
You have taken kind of your own path to get to the ultimate level.
Mhm.
What kind of fueled your belief that you always belonged at this level?
Mhm.
And how does that kind of fuel you once you arrive here in the National Football League? I'm talking about Eastern
Yeah.
Kentucky
Yep.
production, and then you really take this lead.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with me is I'm just a person that I'm trying to get better each and every day. No matter where I was at Eastern Kentucky, at Westminster Christian, my high school, it's going to be the same thing here at the Texans. So I'm just trying to be the best version of myself.
Any current receivers you compare yourself to or watch film to learn about?
I mean, I love Keenan Allen, the way his releases are and things like that. Devontae Adams. There's so many great guys in the league. I like to watch everyone, honestly, but yeah, some of those guys.
How close were you and Jalen in college? Like roommates, like how close were you guys? You guys were
Yeah.
high level together. So how close were you guys?
Yeah, I would say we were really close. We always hang out, go fishing together, do things like that. We were roommates when we would travel and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Jalen's just a great guy. Hang out with him all the time. So yeah, I would say really close. Yeah, we haven't posted on the fishing channel in a long time, so I don't know if it's still active. I got to go back and look. It was J&J Fishing though, but it was on TikTok. I looked at it probably like a couple weeks ago and I didn't see it, so we'll see if I can find it. Yeah.
Now that you're here, what do you want to take away from the weekend? And you kind of have like a plan of how you want to progress
Yeah.
through the summer, getting ready for camp?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with me is I take it day by day. Really just trying to be the best version of myself, like I said. But the biggest thing for this weekend is to come out here and compete, be with the guys, meet everyone, and just have a good time, play football.
What are expectations for yourself coming into your rookie year?
Yeah, I would say that my expectations are to compete. Take it day by day. Whatever that leads me, that's going to lead me. But I'm always going to put my best foot forward.
What was it about you and Jalen that allowed y'all to connect on your first match?
Yeah. I would just say the type of person that he is and the type of program that we had at Iowa State. Everyone's very welcoming, and people just want to see you succeed there. So it's all props to the culture that they built there. And then really on the football field, Jalen's a smaller receiver. I'm a bigger receiver. We're kind of like the best of both worlds as far as what we do. So, yeah.
About that program, this area had some things to say about Matt Campbell.
Yeah.
What was Matt Campbell's role in preparing you for this?
Yeah. I would say Coach Campbell, he's a big motivator, a big guy that the biggest thing with him is about team, being selfless, doing what's best for the team and ultimately just winning at the end of the day. That's what we did at Iowa State. We won 11 games, the most in program history. So, yeah. 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 I would definitely say me. Me and Jalen, we have rivalries every day. We have rivalries going out there competing against each other. Just two guys that want to see each other get better. So we're always competing, going at each other. But I'm definitely better at basketball and fishing. So.
How much has him being drafted here along with you made the transition to Houston easier?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. like I said, I just got here 2 days ago, so I haven't really, been able to transition too much. But definitely having a familiar face, someone that I could talk to, whatever, and then just knowing someone that knows, how to push my buttons, but go out there and compete, and same thing with him as well.
What are your conversations been like with Nick Cayley and wide receiver coach Jimmy Gafford?
Yeah, Nick Cayley, he's awesome. Sending a lot of motivation, really just showing how excited he is for the season, and really just getting in here and learning all the new things that they have to install. And then, Coach Ben has been great as well. Really just a lot of install we've been going over, just diving into the playbook. But he's been great as well, for sure.
Take a few more.
Oh yeah, he reached out. Yep. I actually didn't go to Iowa State with Xavier because I was at Eastern Kentucky my first 2 years, but I do know him, and he texted me. Yes, sir.
All set? All right.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
The roster has Keontae Hamilton listed as number 94, and he is number 58.
Yeah, I felt like the emotions were good from the little group that we had out there. Just going out there, just attacking the game, attacking, the fundamentals and what coaches implemented out there on the field.
What's been the biggest surprise for you since you've been watching?
Biggest surprise? I mean, being a Houston Texan, honestly, I couldn't walk into a better situation. We were a big culture school at Minnesota, so, Texan is the same as well. So we talked about swarm mentality at Minnesota. We talked about necktie mentality, always attacking and never fool.
You're not protecting, obviously, a very talented and valuable quarterback. Is that something you take personally, keeping the quarterback clean, things like that?
Yeah, myself, I take pride in protecting my quarterback and opening holes for my running back.
Nick
No,
said
you
that you're a tackler. DeMeco said you're a tackler. But could you see yourself sliding in the interior, playing in the interior if they need you to?
I'm on whatever they ask me to do. That's what type of guy I am. I'm just here to be a vessel and just keep getting better each and every day. We're gonna look up and see where the sun is at when that time comes. Yeah, Lindenwood, Missouri. I think the biggest thing, it was super hot. It was way hotter than it was today. The biggest thing was just they was gonna see who was gonna tap out. like who was gonna quit, who was gonna fake like they were injured, or they were looking for any type of tendency to tell you no. So I think I didn't do that at all. I just whatever they asked me, they asked me to go over here, over here, over here. I was bouncing around, and I attacked it. So I think that's why I stuck out. And the offensive coordinator, when we had a conversation, there were some of the things that he mentioned.
How would you describe your attitude and your emotions on the field?
It's a switch. Definitely when when we getting after it, like we getting after it. So I just, when we off the field, it's all good. But when we on the field, I'm trying to get better. So just keeping that mentality.
I know you're eager to start your NFL career, and I know you're eager to get out on the field with your teammates. But what about how eager are you to get back into the community and maybe help some of the people who've been through or going through some of that adversity that you went through?
Oh yeah, man. That's big, man. We preach that at Minnesota, serving and giving equals joy. So it definitely fulfills me giving back. And if I have the opportunity to get back here, whether that's here or Minnesota or in my community, I'm going to try to do so.
What were the first 2 days of the draft like for you? Being kind of a fringe first rounder, Kansas City, hometown, picks an offensive lineman, then you go to Texas. What was that whole process like, the 2 days of that?
It's just a lot of anticipation, a lot of waiting around. Really don't know where you'll go. But I just look at it as a blessing, the whole process. And I feel like I'm meant to be a Houston Texan. So I'm going to give the organization all I got.
Did you finally get some sleep?
I finally got some sleep, yeah. I finally got some sleep, man. Them first 2 days was rough.
When you first arrived there, Houston, what was maybe the biggest culture shock or the most interesting thing when you arrived there?
I think it was an easy transition, honestly. I think it was more so just getting around the coaches, getting to learn their personalities. But I think it was an easy transition because a lot of things they preach here, we preached at Minnesota. So.
And which day did you arrive?
I got here like 2 days ago.
What is your biggest takeaway from today? And we'll talk about getting guys acclimated, integrated, learning a lot of things today. What's your biggest takeaway from today?
That we're teammates, and at the end of the day, even though we're trying to get each other better, we ain't trying to go out there and like hurt each other or anything like that. So, but you talk about iron sharpening iron. That's the biggest thing. Just going out there and competing at the highest level, making your brother better. That's what we talked about this morning.
What is it like to coach Nick Caley and Cole Popovich? And also, what does it mean to you to know that the owner, Kyle McNair, says he can't wait to see you on the field?
It feels good, man. I can't wait, to break bread, talk to him too. So I'm excited, man. Like I said, it's a blessing that I'm here. And today was the first day, and just went out there, attacked that, and I can't wait to get to some recovery now and get better with that.
What your first impression of Nick Caley and Cole Popovich?
Two unique guys, two funny guys, two guys that got personality, that know a lot about ball, and they're human. They're not robots. They're not out there trying to teach you like a robot. If there's something, a mistake or something, they're going to try to stop, slow down, fix it, and work from there.
With the personality, Coach Fleck obviously has personality. What role did he have in getting you ready for this?
Yeah, Coach Fleck, man, super hyper. He preached, man. He's not for everybody. A lot of guys came and went. And the guys who stay are champions. That's what he preached. So, getting to Minnesota, bringing in guys that to get Minnesota to that championship culture, always winning games. And I'm just glad I left a little bit of a legacy there when I was at Minnesota.
How can you
Last two.
Yeah, man, I wear that stuff on my sleeve, man. That's my story. That's my fuel to my fire. That's the gumbo to the pot. And my family, man, that's my motivation, man. We've been through a lot, and being able to overcome that and being in this position right now is just nothing but a blessing. And my family's happy. Everybody's around me happy back at home. So I can't thank them enough for that.
What can you tell us about your former teammate, Daniel Jackson?
Oh man, Daniel Jackson, you go see him. I'm pretty sure you saw him out there today. Twitchy, can catch the ball. I never really seen him drop anything ever, especially in practice. Man, he's a leader. He's gonna get after guys. So I can't wait to, till we get going more and more and more. Kind of just shaking their shoulders off right now. But when we get going, man, you're gonna hear probably DJ name a lot.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Appreciate you guys.
Good, good.
We were talking to Jaden not long ago.
Yeah.
How did you all's friendship kind of first develop at Iowa State? How did y'all find that love of different things like fishing and
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, we really similar people in how we approach the game. We both love the game, curious within our games, trying to find ways to get better. And it just really grew to having a connection off the field, finding out we like to fish together, just having those conversations. So the more and more we were able to talk and work together, then we found those loves that we had in common outside the game and really just grew our relationship.
What was that reaction once y'all both realized y'all both had been drafted to the Texans?
It was surreal, honestly. The pick was in, my name got called, and then immediately I thought about Jaden. That's my guy. We've been playing together for the last two years, and he called me, and we were just excited to be able to work with each other again and get to it.
Get out the competitiveness, basketball, fishing, something else. What does that do for you guys as far as also friendships that you can bring that to the field?
Yeah, it holds each other accountable. We push each other, want to see the best come out of each other, and it just keeps us going every day. I'm excited to see what we can compete with each other in each day, and it's just fun.
The first impression of being an NFL player, I know it's drafted by state camp, but your initial thoughts?
Yeah, it's really a blessing. Not many people get to do this, so me being in this position and getting to fulfill a dream of mine, it's really a blessing and excited to continue to get to work so I can stay in this position.
What are Houston Texans getting out of Derek Carr?
They're getting a competitor, getting a guy that is willing to lead, getting a guy